Hello everybody, welcome back to Battleground Minecraft. Today it is the Apex Alligators going up against the Superior Sharks. It is a big episode today because the Alligators are tied with the Foxes for first, and the Sharks are right behind the Alligators. Now, on the Alligators today, it is Lumen, Clave, Unlisted Luke, and Simply is here. He's just AFK, so hopefully he'll rejoin us in a minute. On the Sharks, it's Redgrim, the team captain, and we have a substitute in today, Alex. You last saw Alex playing on the Dragons in the Fishbowl game. Now, the importance of today's episode: if the Alligators win, they will jump over the Foxes and be first in the standings. If the Sharks win, then they will be in a three-way tie with the Alligators and the Foxes, and this is just without a sweep. If the Sharks get swept, then they will still be in the position they will be at. They will just get 5 flags, or they'll be at 5 flags. The Alligators will still be at first. If the Sharks sweep the Alligators, then they will swap places in the standings. Now, Emmy is on the field, ready to explain the game.
Today's game is called saBOATage. The team take turns each round, being the droppers or the selectors. 2 boats for each selector to place on the board. After the droppers, he'll be blinded, choose a tile to stand on. If they both drop in the water, they get a point. If one or both hits a boat, their turn has ended. Teams with the most points win. Best of 5, good luck.
They got it. So the droppers got to hit the water. They hit a boat, then they are done for that round. So, without further ado, let's do pre-game interviews. All right. So Alex, the last time we saw you, you were playing with WafflyBat on the Dragons. The WafflyBat is in attendance, watching the game. You were very crucial in the almost win for the Dragons. Now you're playing for the Sharks in a very kind of random chance game. So how would you say your overall luck is?
I think we're going to win this. Pretty confident. Feel like I have a better teammate this time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just pretty confident.
And Clave, I had originally called you up here first, but you were AFK. This is your first game back for a while. How you feeling? Any rust? And how you feeling about this game?
Just went so we're already just pretty confident in this game.
Alright.
And like Lumen's idea of winning out.
Alright. Well, before we started the recording, the Sharks did select if they were going to be the droppers or the selectors because they have less flags than the Alligators. They are going to be the selectors. So, Clave, you guys are going to start as the droppers. Who do you want going into round 1 to be not only the droppers, but also the selectors when it's their turn?
Luke and Lumen.
Alright, Luke and Lumen, you're going to be dropping, and then you'll be selecting afterwards. Alright, buy merch if you can, and let's get into saBOATage. Alright, so boys, you have chosen to start as the selectors, so A through I, both of you are going to tell me 2 boats for both of you where you want me to place a boat. So, Redgrim, A through I, and then 1 to 9, where would you like your first boat to be? Also, be relatively quick. Don't take a long time.
E6.
You said E6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, and then with second boat.
Oh, I'm actually not thinking. C3.
Okay. All right. Fellas. All right. Alex, where do you want your first boat?
I think they're going to go for a corner, so I'm going to say I1.
I1, that is all the way over. No,
Wait.
it's not. I'm stupid. I'm stupid, sorry. I1. Yep, and then where else?
E3.
So I'm gonna go talk to the Alligators now. Alright, Alligators, so
You're trying not to land in the boat?
You're trying to not land in the boat. You're trying to land in the water.
Okay.
If one of you lands in the boat, then you will end with a score of 0.
Okay.
Alright, so alligators, they have placed their boats onto the playing field. Clay, you cannot help them, and simply if he's come back, somebody just has to tell him that he can't help.
Yes.
Alright, so your movement is going to be disabled now. And let's see if you hit a boat or if you survive. And you guys survive. A to I.
H, 7H.
7H. Alright, 7H. Okay, so that would be right here. Cool.
And then F4.
Okay. What about you, Alex? Where are we going? Let me actually get the camera down here. That'd be nice.
Can I get E5, please?
Alright, E5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, E5, that is, I'm pretty sure that's directly the middle of the board. Yep.
A1.
Okay, E5 and A1. Alright. And I should just keep the camera down there the whole time. Let's disable your movement. And let's see if you drop. Or if you hit a boat. And you guys survive. Please remember to stand in the middle. Yes, you did. Just making sure. Alright, cool. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going now? Jacob.
E2 and B5.
Alright, and what about you, Alex?
Oh, you see this back white one right here? What one is this?
So you just want to put it right here?
Yeah.
Alright, and where else?
And then, can I get I9 right here?
I9, alright. Thank you guys for choosing relatively quickly. Alright, let's disable your movement, and let's find out if you get another point.
Please. Please.
Nope! 2 points, that is the end of your round. Alright, so you end with 2 points, so you will now become, we are going to switch now. Alright? Alright, so boys, the Sharks got to get a better score than 2. If they do, then they will win the round. If you're able to get them under 2, or if there's a tie, I'll talk about the tie if we get there. But yeah, Lumen, 2 boats, A through I, and then 1 to 9. Where please try to select fairly quickly.
C, I don't even know. C4.
All right, C4, and then your second boat.
E6.
All right, C4, E1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and now Luke.
Let's do C1.
Okay, C1.
And let's do B1.
B1. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
B1.
I'm gonna go talk to the Sharks. And let's open the floor. All right, you guys survived. That is a point. So
It's whatever.
they got their first point. Lumen, 2 boats. Next 2 boats.
Give me A1.
A1, and then next.
Give me D5.
All right, D5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the middle area. Cool. Luke, 2 boats.
C5.
C5, and one more.
H8.
H8. Okay. All the way back there. Please select one, Jacob.
I have
No,
one.
no, here. Right here.
Right there. All right, let's disable your movement and see where you end up.
Oh no. Oh yes.
All right. All right, Gators. So if they get 1 more, then they win the round. So, Lumen, 2 boats.
Give me G7.
G7. So that would be this one. Okay. And one.
And I1.
I1 all the way in the corner. All right, Luke, 2 boats.
B7.
All right.
And H3.
H3. All right.
Look.
All right, we've got it locked in. Let's see if you win this round.
Okay.
You guys win the round.
I told you. I told you. Oh, this was not even the middle.
I just got into
Hey, but I knew it. Well, I was right though. Something told me just
Alright.
in between.
Alright, Sharks, you guys have won the first round. You are now, alright, just so you know, you are going to start as the droppers again for the second round, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Alright, Clave, so, Sharks with 1-0 lead. Do you want to put yourself in or not? Or do you want to keep these two in? These two are going to start as the Gators are going to start as the selectors for the second round, okay?
I'm taking you out. I'm putting myself in.
You're taking who out?
Sonic is still gone.
Who are you taking out?
What?
I think he's taking me out. I hope at least.
Clave has subbed himself in. Lumen, are you here?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Let's see if you earn your first point or get an early exit. Alright, you guys survived.
One diagonal.
Alright, Sharks. They have chosen. Have you chosen?
I have chosen.
Alright.
I chose.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Give me.
Oh.
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
Okay, I choose. He's right here.
Alright. Here we go. Alright, you get a second point. 4. Alright. Alright, have you chosen, Sharks?
Oh no.
Alright, well, choose, please. The alligators are done.
Alex, I think we stood on one of the parts, so I think just choose a different spot. I would say somewhere over here would be a really good spot.
Wait, this one's cooking. This one's cooking.
That one's good.
Hey, you said where you are. I'm gonna trust your decision.
Alright.
Actually, I'm choosing right here. I feel like my spot's really good right here.
Alright, you guys good?
Yep.
Alright, let's see if you get a third point.
Oh my days.
Let's go.
You guys, alright, you guys get another point.
Bro, the one I was gonna pick had a boat on it.
I told you, Alex. I told you they were gonna pick that and stick on that area. I knew they were gonna stick on that area. Right here.
Alright, you guys stand side by side. Alright. You guys ready?
If we hear a fourth
Feed
and
you
next
bread
round,
if
I'm
we
not 100% sure. What?
What? I'll give you bread.
And-
I'll give you bread if we win.
Are you guys good?
Alright, it's okay. I got 28. Don't waste yours. Yeah, we're ready.
Alright, here we go.
If we get this one.
And you make it. That's a fourth one.
Alright. I got mine.
You got yours? Alright. Let's disable your movement.
Oh my goodness.
And let's see if you get your fifth point. And that is it. 4 points for the Sharks. So, Sharks, you got 4 points. Alligators got to get more than that to win it. But this is a hard game to get points in. Alright, Alex, where are we starting? 2 boats. Alright. Alright, so you got to beat 4. Let's see if you can start it off well. Yes, you do. That is a point. Alright. Gators, have you chosen?
Yep.
I think so.
Alright.
Am I safe?
Let's find out. Nope! Clave dies to a corner block, so the Sharks win the second round. Alright. So again, you guys are going to start as the droppers for the third round. Alright, Sharks, you guys have got a 2-0 lead. One more, and you will win this episode, but then we will go to sudden death. Going to the third round, you guys once again will be the selectors to start the third round. So, Jacob, are you back?
Yep.
Alright, Jacob. What are the 2 boats to start? Sorry, I did forget to ask, Clave, did you want to stay in this round?
I guess.
Okay. So, have you guys selected?
Wait, I'm so confused. Did Clave not died?
Clave died in the last round, so he hit a corner piece. So
Don't we switch? Aren't we?
well, no, that was
inputters now?
no. You guys are gonna stay up here for the third round to start, and then
Oh, okay.
so they have a 2-0 lead now. Alright, so are you guys ready? Oh, I forgot. Let me. Oh yeah, I was saying. Let me clear that. My bad. All right. You guys have chosen.
Yep.
And let's remove the floor.
I can't remove.
Here we go. All right, that's a point to you. All right, Gators, you ready?
Yep.
All right. Here we go. And that is 1 point.
Holy.
Clabe, once again, the one that dies. Alligators. Time to pick. Clabe, pick you first. Alright, Sharks. Is where you are where you want to stand, or do you want to move?
No, we're just using that as to like control, confuse them, because yeah. But right here is what I want.
Okay, so remember, if you die right here, the alligators win the round. Let's see what happens. Oh, the alligators win the round! Oh my, no sudden death. No sudden death. Alright, Sharks, you start as the droppers for the 4th round.
We placed 2 right beside each other, 1 block off, 1 block away from each other.
Alright.
That's accurate.
You're going in.
Luke's going in?
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I said.
Alright, Gators, you have survived no sudden death. It's 2-1. Let me mute Clabe. And a clutch selection by Lumen, which sends the alligators into round 4. Alright, Gators, time to select. Where are you going? Lumen, start it off. Alright, Sharks, it is time. Have you chosen where to go?
Can't move.
Oh, you can't move?
No.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Alright.
Stand right here.
You guys good?
Yerpy.
Alright. Let's see if you get your first point. Yes, you do.
Right here.
Give me this one.
Alright, you guys good?
Yep.
Alright. Well, let's see what happens. Mink. Alright. 2nd point.
I knew it. I told you. Yo, you're so close to one.
You ready?
Like this
Wait,
spot.
let me backflip. Oh. Alright, I'm ready.
Alright. Let's see what happens.
Hope I'm not wrong.
Alright. 3 points.
I don't like that was right there. Now they're gonna fill this area right here.
Go.
Alright, Sharks, have you made your choice?
Oh, this is right now. I'm going to my area right now.
Right, I'm good.
Alright. Let's see what you can do.
Oh no.
Mink and Mink. You guys survived. 4th point. Fellas, are you ready?
Let me get to the part. That's
Ready?
hold on. Is there a black corner? No, there's no black corner. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go back to the wall again. Nope, because they don't think he's there.
All right. Pick one.
This one right here.
All right. Ready? All right. Here we go.
Yep.
And that is where it ends. 4 points for the Sharks for round 4. All right, so the Sharks end with 4. If the Gators can get 5, then they will win. If not, the Sharks will win today's battle flag and go in a 3-way tie with the Gators and the Foxes. Sharks, Alex, let's start off with you. Where are we placing the first 2 boats?
Yes.
All right, you've chosen. All right, I'm locking you.
All right.
All right, here we go. And if I can just get the camera in a better position, here we go.
That doesn't sound good.
All right, You guys get the first point.
First boats.
Lumen was right next to one.
Okay, so they're like that. Okay, so just stay away from 1 square away from the. Okay, just stay away from 1 square away from the corner, I guess.
Yeah, Lumen can't see you, so are you guys good?
I don't know why they're saying let's go right here. I was confused.
Alright.
Yeah. You, TJ.
Alright, the movement's been disabled. Here we go.
My mind game. Okay, please don't kill me. Please, I don't want to. I don't want to.
Here we
die.
go.
I don't want to die.
Ooh,
I'm not dead.
Lumen.
I'm alive.
They get the second point, but Lumen was once again right next to one. He is playing with death.
He's playing with stuff. That was kind of scary. I saw the boat. I'm not gonna lie.
Gators, you ready?
Yes, right. No, right here.
Okay.
This better not fuck me over.
Let's see.
That doesn't sound like a very confident. Let's see.
And the Sharks have won the episode. That is it. And listen, Luke, looks like it did fuck you over. Alright, that is the end of the episode. Sharks win it. Alex, the substitute, has helped the Sharks win today. So they will now be tied with the Alligators and the Foxes. So Emmy will give him the flag. And I believe I've given you... Yes, I have. Alright, the Sharks are now tied in a 3-way tie. The Alligators and the Foxes. A very, very tight season, tight competition we've got so far. That is going to be the end of the 10th week. Also, actually, no, it's not. That's not the end of the 10th week.
There's one more game.
Yeah, the Foxes and the Pitbulls game was rescheduled. So we'll see you in the Foxes and the Pitbulls game. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sharks win it. We'll see you next time. Peace out.